Hi, I've just got back from Aldi, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a shopping haul for you. Well, I say a little bit. I've spent about £125. It's my weekly, oh gosh, I'm just dropping everything out of my cupboard. It's my weekly family shop. So there's a fair bit of food and things here. But I'll jump in and show you. I'll start with the freezer stuff because then I probably will stop recording and put stuff away because it's quite warm today. I'm worried it's all going to get defrosted, so I'll start with that. I've picked up some of these mini whirls, which when you look in the app, they're not currently coming up, but it says they're 46 calories, so I'm thinking it's probably about 2.5, 3 sins, something like that. I'll try and double check and I'll see how much Twisters are and compare them. So I've got those. I got these mini family favourites. I saw these on Rachel's channel, and I can't remember how much she said she was counting them as, and I can't find them in the app, so I'm going to put them in this estimator later and work it all out. But they're all mini, so I think the ones like the little fabs and the others should all be quite low in sins. I think it'll just be the bobbly ones that are a bit higher. So I've got those, and I've got these Napolitan wafers, which I've already scanned, and they are 6.5 sins. So I probably wouldn't have those unless I was having a really good day, but I've got them because this is a family shop for the kids and everyone as well. I've got some frozen Black Forest fruit, which I quite like those. I've also got these breakfast pork patties because I know that Ewan likes these, and I quite like them. They're 3.5 sins, so they're the closest thing to having an Egg McMuffin. So I picked those up because I don't think 3.5 sins is too bad. So that's the frozen. I'm just going to quickly whack that in the freezer and then I'll resume. Right, the frozen stuff's been put away, so I'll get on with the rest of it now. So I picked up these taco mixed beans. These are free according to the app, so they'll probably be going into something like a chilli or something similar. And the same with the red kidney beans. They're all extra just to bulk out a chilli. I've got 2 tins of mushy peas, just for either snacking or to go with dinner. I've got 2 tins of baked beans. I have actually got some baked beans in the cupboard, so they're just to make sure I've got enough. I've got some Fairy Liquid, well, the Aldi version of Fairy Liquid. I've got some gravy, some applesauce. I've got a new black pepper grinder because mine is nearly empty. I've got some paprika for a recipe I'm doing this week because I don't know how much I've got left. And I've got some chicken seasoning. I haven't scanned those in yet, so I'm not sure if they're free or not, so I'll have to check those before I use them, but there won't be a huge amount. I also got some passata. That's all the sort of store cupboard stuff. I had actually got still quite a lot of store cupboard stuff in, so there wasn't a huge amount of that. Moving on to the bakery, I've got a loaf of bread. It's white bread, that's mainly for the family, not for me. I've got some white soft rolls, again they're for the family. I'm thinking of doing sloppy joes, so I'll probably just have mine on some wedges or some pasta, whereas the kids obviously have the option of having that. I was going to get some burgers, but they didn't have the burgers I was looking for. I was looking for the sweet potato ones and some reduced fat ones, but they didn't have any in my Aldi. I think it's because the weather's so nice, people are probably barbecuing for the bank holiday. I got some sliced brioche hot dog rolls. Again, I'm not sure how many sins are in those. I haven't scanned them in yet, but I suspect it will be fairly high. But I'll pick these up for the kids. They're chocolate and hazelnut filled croissants. And I've picked up some of this gluten-free ciabatta rolls. These are the ones that I think Rachel said on her channel, on her Aldi haul, that you can use these as a healthy extra B. So I'll probably use that instead of one of those. Store cupboard likes cleaning stuff. I've got some multi-surface wipes. I have actually picked up 2 of these little hand gels because I haven't done up until now, and they had loads of it in there. So I decided to get some to put in my bag because when I'm out walking Luna, if I have to open any gates or anything, I'm always a bit conscious of the current things. I got some foil because I've run out. I got some of this Fabulosa. Now I don't know how much that was. It actually feels like it's leaking, but it's like a disinfectant, so it looks like quite a nice one, and also a cleaner. So I'll pick that up because I hadn't seen it before. I've got some apple juice and some orange juice just to go away for the kids to have. I've got some skimmed milk. I've just picked the one up. We've already got one that we're partially through, but I prefer the Cravendale to be honest, so I'll get Chloe to get that from Tesco's when she's finished work. I've got some more beetroot because I'm nearly out. I've got some tortilla chips. I saw the recipe over on the Simberries, 2 Simberries, who did a fake KFC using the spicy heatwave tortilla chips. Well, they didn't have any of the spicy ones at all in my Aldi, so I've picked these up, so hopefully they'll work as well. Might have to put a bit more sort of paprika and spice in there with it, but I've picked some biscuits up. They're not for me, they're for Eddie and the kids, and I've got some Ringos. I think they're fairly low in sins. I think they're about 3 sins or something like that. So I will have some of those probably. There's some Cheetos. Again, they're quite low. They're probably about, I think they're 3.5 or 4 sins. They're not really bad, so I might have some of those. I've got some mini cheddars, which is for Eddie mainly. And these fish and chips, I really do like these. These aren't particularly diet friendly. I think they're about 6 sins or something, but I like them sometimes as a bit of a snack. So that's that bit, and then I'll just take you over to the table where the rest is. And this is where all the rest is. So I picked up 4 tins of cider. Not sure who that's for yet, but I just saw them, thought they looked like quite nice. I picked up some peach schnapps because my second born son is really into peach schnapps, so he's been asking for some for ages, and I haven't been able to get it from anywhere, but luckily Aldi came to the rescue. I got some pop cans in. These are really good value at Aldi actually. They're only £1, either £1.29 or £1.49 for 6, which is pretty good. I got some Tropical Blast, I got some Diet Lemonade, and I got some Coke. So I'm hoping that at least one of these will be around in order for me to do like a Diet Coke chicken or a Tropical Blast chicken during the week. Next, I've got vegetables. I've got peppers, which is speed, baby corn, which is speed, I believe. I've got 2 packs of stir fry vegetables. I've got carrots. I've got Jersey raw potatoes. I've got parsnips and sweet potatoes. I've got 2 packs of these crispy slices. They're not for me, they're because the kids like them and they're easy. Moving on to fruit, I've got blueberries, I've got raspberries. They were half price, so they're eating quite quickly. I've got a big pack of strawberries under there. I've got kids' pink lady apples. I've got easy peelers. I've got some grapes, some bananas, some watermelon, and some mangoes that were reduced. Then I've got a salad. I've got lettuce, an iceberg lettuce. I've got spring onions. I've got, or limes, which is actually fruit. I've got some more lettuce and a herb salad. That's mainly for me. I've got some cherry tomatoes and some cucumbers. And I missed over here, I've also got some red onions. They're mainly for my daughter because she likes doing toasties with them. Meat. I've got 2 packs of the lean minced beef. These are 500 gram packs, but that's not always enough for my size family because there's 5 of us. So I need to just judge how much what I'm making. I've got some lean beef for another recipe. I've got 2 packs of the diced chicken breast. One of those will be for the Diet Coke chicken, and I can't remember what they've got. I've got it all written down what I'm doing this week meal plan wise. And then I've got a big pack of the breast of chicken, just there. And then I've got yogurts. These are for the kids. So there's the split pot crunch that's got the banana and the vanilla in, and the other one that's got strawberry and white chocolate and the vanilla. I've got some active 0% for me. I don't know how much these are, I haven't scanned them yet, but I'm hoping they're about half a sin like Activia would be. Then moving on, I've got some sausages. So I've got underneath some Frankfurters. Now these aren't coming up in the app, and it's really hard because if you look at the standard Frankfurter, I think it's 2.5 sins, but then if you look at the classic Herta brand ones, they're quite high, so I need to put them in the sin estimator to try and work out whether I can have any or not. I got some normal pork chipolatas for Eddie and the kids. I got some skinny pork sausages for me. Now these have scanned in at half a sin each, so I'm looking forward to trying those. I've picked up some cooked chicken. This one is curried coconut and lime chicken. That's coming up as free, so this is for salads and things during the week. I've also got some chicken tikka slices, again that's coming up as free. I've got some cheese slices, the Emmental one. I couldn't see any plasticky cheese in there to have on the sloppy joes, but I picked this up. Now these are coming up as 4.5 sins, or you can have 30 grams of Emmental cheese for a healthy extra A. So I'll just have to see. I don't know how much a slice weighs, but yeah, so there's that. I've got some dips just for generally having with things. I've got some pork, obviously that'll be for me. I've got some wafer thin ham and some more wafer thin ham. I've got honey roast and normal cooked ham. That's just for sandwiches and things during the week. Then I've got some sauces. So I've picked up the Choc Shop Mint because I've heard really good things. I think it was Bex on the Rebecca J channel that spoke about that, and it might even have been Emma in Northern Ireland, but they've all sort of said how good that is. So I think it was on offer, so it's the only one they had. I actually wanted some of the normal sort of gingerbread syrup and things, but they don't have any of that currently. I picked up this is for the kids, not for me, which is like a pizza, which is a chili garlic sauce. So I'm hoping that's similar to what you get if you order from Domino's or Pizza Hut or somewhere. I've got the burger sauce, which according to Rachel, I think this is the one that she said was just like the sauce from McDonald's, but I've also got some barbecue sauce because we'd run out, and that's mainly for the kids. I might have a little bit, but I'm not a big fan. And I've got some of the reduced sugar tomato ketchup. And I think that is everything. So it is quite a big haul, but there is 5 of us. And we're all adults and we all eat adult sized portions. I did find this is the first time I've been to Aldi since the lockdown. I used to shop at Aldi all the time. I've been to Lidl and I had to queue for quite a while to get in. So I don't know if it's because it's such a lovely day and it's a bank holiday that I didn't have to really queue. There was about 3 or 4 people in front of me, but it was constantly moving. It's the first place that I've actually had my trolley disinfected, and there was some hand sanitizer next to it. So as soon as they wiped my trolley, I could sanitize my hands. So then the trolley was clean and my hands were clean. Normally I've had one or the other, which always seems to defeat the object of it, really. Inside, everybody seemed to be really polite and really sticking to the distancing, which I was really shocked at, because I've been to Tesco's, I've been to Morrison's, and I've been to Iceland and Lidl, and that just didn't happen in there. The people are quite rude. They go backwards, they go through the wrong way, the one-way system. Whereas Aldi, they genuinely people seem to be stopping to let you go, and they seem to keep the distance, which was quite good. They were really good at opening checkouts up as well, and getting things sort of moving. So it was quite a good experience. The only thing I will say, and you probably find this if you've got large families yourself, is that it's actually really hard work now, because normally I would take one of the kids with me, or I'd take Eddie with me to do the shopping. So by the time you've unloaded all of this onto the conveyor belt, put it all back in the trolley, then repacked it all, and then at the other end got back home, and then you've unpacked it all again, it feels like a full-on workout. It's actually really, really hard work. It's different if there's only a couple of you. So this thing with only allowing 1 person in per trolley, I do get it, and I get why they do it and why it's for the staff benefit and everything, but it does make for really, really hard work. Eddie could have come with me and got a separate trolley, I guess, but I don't really like to sort of cheat the system too much. So anyway, I'm going to get all this put away now. It feels like another chore to do. Not sure what I'm going to have for lunch now or for dinner. I didn't have any breakfast today. I did my workout. And then I just wanted to get out to Aldi before it got busy and before it got too hot. So I just got straight out there and I've got back. So I'm going to have something now, I think, and something quite substantial, because I'm actually quite hungry now, because the workout I did this morning was Dirty 30, so it was quite an intense one. So yeah, I'm going to get all this put away and then I'll show you what I'm having to eat.